Welcome back to Technology YouTube channel. So we know like Intel is going to launch its 13th Gen i9 3900KS, which is 6 gigahertz out of the box. Like it can go boost up to 3 gigahertz, 6 gigahertz out of the box, which is a very high frequency. And we know like it is going to be named like i9 13900KS, but it's we now know its benchmarks and stuff like that compared to i9 3900K, as it has been leaked and it is a Geekbench benchmark. So let's just dive straight into it. But first of all, this is pretty expensive CPU. If you think it's going to be similar to i9 3900K with $100 more, you are wrong. It's far expensive, but the single core performance of this CPU is 2119, and this just confirms like it's going to be called i9 3900KS, and it is a highly built CPU. That's why it can go up to 6 gigahertz, but which is a nice thing. But that performance, it's bit too bad because you're just getting upwards of the 10 to 15% performance uplift compared to 3900K, but single core performance is 2319, while multi-core score is 26044 2600 26774, which is 10 to 15% higher compared to previous i9 3900K, which is very bad. Given Moving on, we have news regarding RTX 4070 Ti, and it allows 8104 GPU die what it comes with and everything. As Copart Kemi has tweeted out, like there are some updates of RTX 4070. It comes with 8104 225E1, which is a GPU die, and we know like RTX 4080 was based on it, RTX 4080 12GB variant, so it was bad. And it comes with 5888 FP32 compute cores, which is well less compared to RTX 3070 and 3070 Ti. So it's a bit weird, but this is an upgrade over RTX 4070, and it comes with 5888 CUDA cores. So it is a weird naming scheme, but Nvidia can play with their naming schemes and then launch it. So it is what we are seeing right now. Maybe they will change the naming scheme later down the line, but right now this is the naming scheme. Along with it, it comes with 12GB of 21 gigabits per second GDDR6X memory, 36 megabits of L2 cache, which is similar to previous generation, but the shading unit, it's beyond less. Like 3070 comes with 7648, RTX 4080 12GB comes with 7840 shading units, and it's going to be 680, and it's going to be 5888 shading units, which is way less, and it has a TDP of 250 watts, which is acceptable. Like it is not like RTX 4080 or 4090, which has like instant TDPs, 450 watts of power required to run their CPUs. And well, let's just hope that they don't get a proprietary connection. If they do, we are done for. Like it can be melted also, so it is one thing to keep in mind. Maybe it happens, maybe it don't. We still don't know about it, but let's just hope it doesn't happen. Along with it, we have the news regarding the pricing of RTX 4070 Ti, and WCCF said that it can be around 899 bucks. So anyway, technically didn't learn what happened with RTX 4080, what's going on with RTX 4080, and 4070 Ti is going to be launching at the same price point as RTX 4080 12GB variant, which was around 899 bucks 12GB variant, and RTX 4070 Ti. They are just changing the naming scheme from RTX 4080 to 4070 Ti and not lowering the pricing. So basically, 4070 will be expensive, 4060 will be expensive, but 4070 Ti, it's too expensive because the performance of RTX 4080 2FGB variant was bad compared to anyone else. And if it's the same thing with 4070 Ti, it is going to be bad. We know for sure now. So yeah, it is what Nvidia is doing as of now. Maybe they will lower the pricing right now. It's not fixed, but maybe later down the line they might do it. But now they are not doing it, which is a bad thing. Moving on, we have news regarding RX7000 series, and to be specific, RX7900 XT and XTX, which is a nice news compared to RTX 46. As we have the leaked benchmarks of the RX7900 XT, and these are gaming benchmarks. Previously, we got synthetic benchmarks, but these are gaming benchmarks, and it comes from 3D Mark, TimeSpy, and Firestrike. As you can see on the screen here, RX7900 XTX in 3D Mark times by, it's similar in 4K, like considerably less, like 7% less, 1 to 2% less in 4K, but in 1440p, it's 7 to 8% less in that 3D Mark times by, which is less, like it loses in 40 against RTX 4080 by a huge amount, like 8%, 8 to 9, 10% is too high of a loss. But given the fact like it is a one benchmark, we have another benchmark which is 3D Mark Fast Track, and in this RX7900 XTX clearly beats RTX 4080 by almost in 4K by almost 8%, 7% to be exact, and in 1440p by whopping 14%. So basically, at the same price point of 899 bucks or 899 bucks for RX7900 XT, you're getting same performance as RTX 4080, which is 1300 bucks, which is a massive difference. And for 1000 bucks, which is RX7900 XTX, you're getting the performance which is incredibly better than RTX 4080. So it just does justify, like even if RTX 4070 Ti launches for 899, it won't be able to compete with RX 7900 XT, as you can see on the synthetic on this benchmark gaming benchmarks. But we still need to wait what happens with the reviews when they are out, because RTX 4080 12GB was bad. Maybe 4070 Ti will have some changes to it, but RX 7900 XT is looking pretty good and good. So that's it from me today. What do you think about the news? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will meet you in the next one. Peace out.